I started taking drugs when I was almost 16. I was 15, but I was almost 16. I was in with a group of, of friends. My friends started doing it, and we all kind of did it, and everybody was kind of was from like fucked up families. We were the pioneers of the drug era in America. We were, and it was a secret world. No one knew about it. So like later on in 67, 68, when all the hippies started and people started taking drugs, and drugs were supposed to be good, I already knew that drugs were not good. But by then I was, I had to take more, and then I had to take more, and then, I became a drug addict. But I always made work, I always made work, and no matter what I've done in my life, I've tried to make work, and I have, and I used to think that that's why that I was on the planet, that I was here to do this, and so I've done it for a long time. Back then I always had my camera, and now I still photograph, but I make films. I've always been a storyteller, and I photographed for a long time and made books, but then I thought I'd done everything that I could do, and I wanted to tell stories in different ways, and I always wanted to make films. So finally, I made my first film in 1994, Kids, and it was released in 95. But to be able to do that, I had to rehabilitate myself and my image.
Okay.
So someone would give me money to make films. So I rehabilitated myself and my image, and I got money to make films, and I've been able to make films. And I wanted to do, I had done mostly autobiographical work about myself, and I was sick of myself. And I wanted to explore and to see what was happening with kids today, teenagers today. So I said, well, teenagers, there's teenagers everywhere. Who would be interesting? And I thought skateboarders were the most interesting, visually exciting, right? Of course, because I'm a visual artist, and visually. That world is very compelling to me, and the kids were like treated like outlaws. All adults were afraid of them, the cops. Everybody was afraid of the skateboarders because they had so much freedom, because with a skateboard and $2 for food well, they steal the beer, but $2 for a hamburger, of the day or something, or a burrito. They just seemed like the most interesting kids, and they were very angry, like the punk rockers. Punk rock saved a lot of kids' lives who were from very dysfunctional families. Skateboarders back then, a lot of them were from very dysfunctional families, and they were angry, and skateboarding saved their lives. Punk rock saved kids' lives. Rock and roll saved my life, I don't take drugs anymore. Well, hard drugs. I don't take heroin anymore, and I don't take amphetamines or speed or methadone anymore for a long time. I haven't done heroin for 12 years. Anyway, I have to go, and 5 o'clock I'm here, but I had the taxi pick me up at 4:20.